Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Lux SMP. I hope all of you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. So in today's episode, we are going to be going on a little scavenger hunt. So this scavenger hunt was created by me and it's been out for a while, so you guys might have seen it on some of the other members' channels, but I wanted to showcase it on mine if you haven't already seen it. So yeah, I thought that would be fun. But besides that, we have two other things that we have to do before that. We have to go pick up our little chick from the Easterland, and yes, I know it's been a while, but I went on vacation and all that, and I just forgot about it, but we're gonna go pick him up. And then other than that, we also have a little prank tool showcase at our house. So yeah. But before we get started with all of that, I do have one thing to go over, and I'm sure most of you already know this by now, but if you haven't heard about this, then you're gonna hear it right now. Okay, so this season of Lux, which is Lux Season 3, is going to be ending. The actual official last day is June the 9th, so yeah, it's ending very, very soon. I do have a few videos that is pre-recorded of Lux, so there will be a few more episodes coming out after the 9th for you guys. But yeah, it's gonna be ending, and it's just ending because that's kind of what happens each season. We start and we finish, and yeah, nothing bad at all, but it's just time to end this season off. This has been a fantastic season, and I'm super, super happy with everything, with all the builds, with all the members. It's been a really, really great season, and if you guys are wondering when the next season will be, or if we're gonna have a next season, the answer is I do not know yet. The owner, Lex, Ash, and I, we haven't decided any of that just yet. Our plans, our lives are very busy right now, so we're not exactly sure if there will be a next season or when that will be, but if there does happen to be, then we will be sure to let all of you guys know. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this episode. I think our first thing needs to be going to the holiday lane to pick up our little egg. So yeah, let's go there. Alright, so let's head to the Easterland, and a while back when I did my Easter episode, which if you guys have not watched that, then be sure to go watch that episode because it was really cute. But down here at the very end, there was like an egg incubator little farm, and you put your egg on there, and then after a while it hatches, which is really, really cute. So I'm pretty sure we just go and we just pick up our hatched egg, which this is mine over here. This is my little chicken. Oh my gosh, look at you. Ah, yes, I am your mother. I don't know what we should name him. We should name him something. I don't know what it should be. I'll have to think about it for a few. I've come up with a name for our chicken, and I take no credit for this because, I need a little assistance coming up with a name, but I have decided that the chicken's name will be Princess Leia. I know that's kind of cheesy, but I do love Star Wars a lot, so, why not? But I'll place our little chicken Princess Leia somewhere special in my yard somewhere, or house. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's go through here though, because this is kind of where the sign for the prank is. So this prank was done by Slipper, and it says, "I think you are egg-cellent. Love, Slipper." Okay, so basically what she did was filled up my whole entire backyard with a bunch of chickens, and they laid eggs everywhere. Off camera, I did kill most of them off because they were kind of tromping on my little crops and stuff over there, and yeah, so I had to kill a bunch of them off, but there's still some lingering around. As you can see, they've kind of collected in the middle of my little pond, There's a few you find, you know, randomly. But yeah, so there was a little prank from Slipper. I'm just gonna leave those guys in there because, you know, they're not hurting anything. But I will take that sign. But yeah, so we did get pranked by Slipper. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and start with this scavenger hunt. We're ready to begin. So I'm not going to go over the instructions because, you know, you guys know what a scavenger hunt is. You know, there's clues. One clue leads to the other clue, etc., etc. Okay, so this is the story and the first clue. So let's go ahead and read. Your good pirate friends, Anne and Mary, contacted you in dire need of your help. During the night, their arch nemesis, William, and his band of old sea dog pirates stole their whole chamber of treasure and took off for an island called Lux. Anne and Mary are counting on you to find their treasure and bring those sea dogs to justice. The only clue Anne and Mary found was a note that was left behind saying, "Beware of the bears. Meet at the bonfire for plans. We have s'mores." This has to be someplace of Lux. Best get thinking. Good luck. Okay, so that is our first clue, and yes, I do know all the answers. So I do know where they're all located at. But as we're going through this scavenger hunt, while I'm reading the clues, you guys can kind of guess where they're located at and see if you're right. So if you guys guessed the Lux Park, then you would be correct. The first clue is in the Lux Park at the bonfire, and this is actually the place that had s'mores. If you guys can see that, there's some s'mores over there. So this is treasure hunt clue number 2. When you arrive, no one else is anywhere in sight. You start to look around for anything that may help you gain another clue. You see traces of what seems to be this red-orange rock that's hot to the touch. It's almost like this rock is from a different dimension. Maybe there's some sort of portal around here somewhere. Alright, so that is clue number 2. What do you guys think that this means? You got kind of like some magma rock, and it talks about a portal. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, if you guys guessed the nether portal, then you would be correct. Alright, so the nether portal is down here, and our next clue is right over here. Treasure hunt, clue number 3. Alright, it says, it looks like they were here for sure at one point. You find a written note on the ground that reads, "We found her a good hiding spot. It's at a castle-looking structure that's very bright and pink." That has to be where they've hidden it. Now, if only you can figure out where this pink castle is. Alright, so that is the next clue. This one's pretty good if you guys know the members' houses, if you know what they look like. So, yeah, let's go ahead there now. Let's see if your guess is right. So, of course, it's Lex's house. It's the only one on the server like it. It's a big pink castle. Alright, so the next clue is up here. And let's see what it says. It says, "Oh no, it was a trap. The sea dogs surround you and lock you up in what seems like an inescapable cell. You overhear one of the guards talking about their leader needing to observe a course through," it sounded like he said planets? That can't be right, can it? You must find out. So with a little help of some distraction, you were able to slip the keys off the guard and escape. Alright, so there's our next clue, and it was talking about the leader needing to observe some planets. So do you guys know where that next clue is located at? Alright, we're getting closer to the destination. What do you guys think it is? It's the observatory. Yes, it's this big thing up on the top of the hill with this huge staircase. But yeah, it's the observatory. This is where you observe planets. So if we come in here, see there's all different types of planets up on the ceiling, and the next clue is right over here. Alright, let's go ahead and read it. It says, they were talking about planets, but why? You have a look around to see if maybe you can find the answer to that question. You look through the telescope and see that it's pointed at what looks like 3 trees. It almost looks like a tall tree house. Maybe there will be another clue there. Alright, so that is our next clue. It states that there is 3 trees. That kind of looks like a tree house. Now, I do have one idea in mind for that clue, and that is the Lux Team tree houses. So let's go ahead and head there. Alright, we're coming up to the very tippity top. Let's see what we got. There is a chest over here with our next clue, clue number 6. Let's go ahead and see what this says. It says, no one is here, but it definitely seems like they were here not too long ago. There is this sticky and sweet blue and pink substance laying around. I think it's cotton candy. You see something laying on the ground. It's an admission ticket. You start to wonder if there is some sort of carnival or something around here. Maybe your next clue will be there. Alright, so that is our next hint, and I don't know, can you guys figure out if there is a carnival or something on Lux? Maybe you guys know what it is. If you guys guessed the Lux amusement park, then ding ding, you are correct. Alright, so our next clue is right here at the entrance of the amusement park. Let's go ahead and see what it says. It says, you arrive at the amusement park. This has to be the place. You ask the person at the ticket counter if she remembers seeing a bunch of pirates come through here. She says yes, and that she remembers them talking about splitting up, but she unfortunately doesn't remember where they said they were going. However, she did give you a book she said that one of them dropped. The title was Strange Tides, and stamped on the inside of the first page was Return to the Lux Library. You have no other leads at the moment, so you thought it'd be worth a shot to go check out. Plus, it's worth it in itself to return the book. Off you go. Alright, so now we have to head to the Lux Library. That was a pretty given one, because at least we need to return the book. So, you know, it's always a good thing to do. And why is there a piece of road missing? I just now noticed that. It's fixed. Alright, now let's go. Alright, here we are at the Lux SMP library. And let's see, this is treasure hunt clue number 8. Alright, let's go ahead and read it. It says, you decide to ask Mr. Greggles if by any chance he knew who checked out the book. He checked the checkout log, but sadly whoever checked out the book put NA next to the name slot. Disappointed, you hand the book over to Mr. Greggles. As you hand over the book, a piece of paper slips out and lands on the floor. You inspect it, and it seems to be a drawing. It's of a long, rainbow-colored road. You know exactly where that's at. Alright, so a long, rainbow-colored road. There's only one like it on the Lux SMP, and that is the Holiday Lane. Of course it is. And this is the next clue right here. Treasure hunt clue number 9. Alright, let's go ahead and read it. It says this must be their headquarters. There's all kinds of papers scattered everywhere with coordinates. You spot a note under one of the papers. Its message has been scribbled out, but it is signed by Greg. You remember that Greg works at the most informative central part of Spawn. Maybe you should pay him a visit. Alright, so the most informative central point of Spawn is, of course, City Hall. That one's kind of a giveaway as well. And Mr. Greg is over here. I see you, Greg. Yeah, I'm looking at you. And this is the next clue, which is clue number 10. So let's go ahead and see what it says. It says you confront Greg, and he explains that he had no part in the treasure going missing and had no idea it was them who stole it. He goes on to say that the leader asked him for directions because they were lost, and he helped by writing down some directions for them. That must have been what was on that note. You ask Greg if he remembers what the coordinates were, and he does. He wrote them. He wrote it. Hope messed up her grammar on this book, so don't pay any attention to that. We're just gonna skip all that. Yeah, okay. So you ask Greg if he remembers what the coordinates were, and he does. He wrote them down and hands you the piece of paper. It reads, negative 1,849, 64, and negative 5,468. You think, Greg, and head on your way. Alright, so of course we need to go to those coordinates. So if I pop up my coordinates and we head in this direction, then this is the right way. So I believe that the coordinates match up with, well, they match up to right here in front of this the ship. Okay, it says treasure hunt clue number 11. Alright, here we go. It's a ship. Inside, you find the captain's log. The last entry talks about them hiding the treasure somewhere close. And at the bottom of the page, it says X marks the spot. You know it has to be somewhere near here. You have a look around. Ooh, that means it has to be somewhere close by. I guess we should look around. Alright, let's see. I wonder if it's back there. It says employees only, but yeah, that shouldn't be back there. Ooh, I wonder if it's in one of these chests. Oh, that doesn't make any sense either. It did say X marks the spot. I don't know. I don't see any X's. Do you guys? Wait. There's an X down there. Oh my gosh, is this it? This is an X. X marks the spot. Let's see if it's it. Here we go. It says you found it. You found it? You found it. The bad grammar. I apologize. You found it. Congratulations, you did it. The salty sea dog pirates got scared and fled off back to their home island. You returned the treasure safely back to Anne and Mary. As a reward for you finding the treasure and returning it safely, you get 1 diamond, 2 emeralds, and 3 gold blocks. That's a pretty nice reward if I do say so myself. I hope you have fun and enjoy this scavenger hunt. So there we go. That is the end. But yeah, there we go. So that is the scavenger hunt all completed. I think it turned out pretty good except for my little grammar mistakes in the books. But you gotta give me some credit. That was a lot of books to place around, and I was tired when I did this, so that's not too bad. Just a few little grammar mistakes. It's not horrible. But yeah, so alright, that is the end of the scavenger hunt. I think it was pretty cute. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. And I think that's going to be the end of this episode. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye!